wonder, I suppose, that Bracknell RFC has started a ladies and girls section. Tash King is here to tell us more now. Afternoon, Tash.
Hello, my darling. You're right.
Yes, very, very well, thank you. Now, this is still a very new venture, I think. You launched last autumn. Tell me about the planning of it and how it got underway.
Yeah, of course. So a couple of girls got together and we decided, we're going to recreate Bracknell ladies. And then we went through the club and we just literally started promoting through social media. Mm-hmm. And it took off really, really well. In our first training session, we had about 20 people come along, and it's taken off from there, really. It's expanded each week.
Right. And why did you and the friend think that the time was right?
Well, I just got married and our wedding was all around the Bracknell Rugby Club. We had like the training T-shirts up hanging on the walls, and we were like, you know what? We really miss rugby. I think we should try and get a local club started, because our nearest club was like Reading Way, Crowthorne Way, and we thought, let's bring it home.
Right.
So, yeah.
So what were your previous experiences in women's rugby then?
Yeah, so I've been playing now for 7 years.
Uh-huh.
And I played at Bracknell previously, and I've also trained with the Reading Abbey ladies team. And so, it went off from there, and it was a bit too far to travel, so Bracknell right in the centre of everything.
Yeah. And when you put the idea to the club, what was the reaction?
Yeah, they loved it. They supported us 100%, and they're continuous to support us as well, giving us everything we need. They're supplying us with coaches. We have at least 7 coaches down on a training day, going one-to-one basics with us. It's really, really good support.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I was going to ask you what happens in a typical training session, because you train on Wednesday nights from 8 p.m, don't you? Is that right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. What goes on?
So we do basic handling drills. We proper take it back to basics, because I'd say about 15 of the 20 players we have on a training session have never played before. So it's literally with learning how to hold the ball, pass the balls, going proper back to basics with tackling, so on your knees, like gently hitting each other, and just general wrestling skills as well. So it gets pretty muddy. It's good fun.
and who are these women?
They range from, we have 18-year-olds, we have a couple of like 17, 14-year-olds as well. The mums bring their little ones along and they just play along with us and throw around.
Wow.
So it can range up to about 50 years at the moment we've got on the team.
Right, okay. And when you're 50, I mean, can you start at 50, or are the older ones who have had quite a long career in women's rugby?
No, it's just starting with us as well. And some have had a long career, but no, some have just started off just to get a bit fit. And they really enjoy it, so they just stay along because I hate exercise myself, and playing rugby, it's completely different. You don't even realise you're running around, you have such a laugh.
Does anyone say to you these days that rugby is still a game that really shouldn't be for girls? It's too violent, it's too aggressive, it's not ladylike, things like that?
Just my parents.
Really?
No, genuinely not anymore. I don't come across many people like it.
Right, but you've been in the game long enough to know a time when that was the case, have you?
Yeah, previously, like with my nan and granddad, they weren't too up. But then when they come and watch us play, it's completely different. And then when they're watching our videos on Facebook and things, it's completely different. They're like, oh, it's not as violent as we thought. But no, it's really not.
So that means it's not as violent and aggressive as the men's game then? Would that be fair to say?
No, I would say to an extent it can be a little bit more at times.
Oh, more so? Okay. Yeah, well, women can be very determined, of course they can, yeah. So
exactly
I see.
That. And
so
we've got a lot to prove to the men, so it's always a bit of a balance between us.
What's the next step? I mean, when can we expect, for example, to see Bracknell ladies play their first competitive match?